Good evening. Los Angeles is in turmoil tonight as protests against recent ICE raids have escalated.
Okay, so I think last week Veo3 was available in the API, so I haven't tried it yet. So today I thought we can build a pipeline using some OpenAI tools, maybe web search, and try to build a pretty cool pipeline using the Veo3. It's crazy expensive though. So if you look at the pricing here, you can see it says for 5-second video with audio, it will cost 3.75. So I think each clip is about 8 seconds. So that's gonna be like $4 at least for one clip. And I think we're gonna do 2 clips just to test today. That's gonna be almost $10. So that is pretty crazy. So what I went ahead and did is I collected some documentation. I have my API key from Veo3. I have my OpenAI documentation. I have web search. I want to try this web search feature here. So this means that we can do a web search, gather some information, and use it in our prompting of Veo3. I also have some prompt guide for Veo3, so we can use that. And of course, we have the information from the API here. So that is the documentation. And for this, I want to use Claude Code today. So I think we can do /login now and actually use my account, right? So now we can use Claude Code with our subscription. I have a pro account. I don't think it's gonna give me that much credit, but it will save me something. So I can log in here and I think I can just do authorize and that should be it, right? Let me see. Build something great. Yeah, perfect. So now we are kind of logged in and let's do so I also want to start with read the files in /docs. So just to get knowledge about our documentation. And probably I have my keys here. I don't think we're going to show them, but let's see what we have here now. And then we need to prompt our pipeline. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So I'm just going to explain to Claude what I want out of my pipeline today. So I'm just going to do some speech to text here. Okay, so the project today is gonna be like a Veo3 pipeline. So that means that the user can give some instruction up front, what kind of scenes it wants and what kind of scenes it wants stitched together. So each video from Veo3 is gonna be 8 seconds long. And we can both have audio, dialogue, and video. You can read that in the veo3.markdown file from the prompt guide. From OpenAI, we are gonna use, we're gonna write the prompts to Veo3 using OpenAI, and we're also gonna use the web search feature to find some relevant information for our prompts, mostly for the dialogue. So for that, we can use the web search feature from OpenAI. And that's gonna be about it. So just to recap, the user is gonna describe what kind of scenes it wants in the 2 clips. OpenAI is going to do some quick research. It's going to write the prompts for each scene. So one scene is 8 seconds. And Veo3 is going to create those videos and store them in /videos, right? And finally, we're going to use FFmpeg to just merge those 2 MP4 videos together so we get like one coherent final output. And that is just going to be our simple pipeline today. So create a step-by-step workflow for this, and then we can get started writing the code. Remember, we also want the code in a modular setup. Okay, so we have our prompt here. So I think we're just going to run this. So this was the prompt, pretty long. But yeah, I just like to use speech to text to just save some time. So let's see what Claude comes up with here. So we're going to design a step-by-step workflow, yeah. Create a modular structure, I like that. Implement integration for prompt generation and web search. Veo3, file API integration for generation, FFmpeg, and yeah, my pipeline, okay. So yeah, web search, video generation, processing, pipeline.py. Okay, I like those 4 modular designs here. So let's see, ready to start building. Yes, let's do it, okay? So this is kind of what I love about using Claude Code or any other AI agentic system. We can just put everything up together. We have our pipeline in our head. We have the documentation ready. So now we can just do instructions to Claude Code and it can start building for us. And when we do this modular approach, it's easier to do some debugging. That's of course the way I like to do things. So let's just let this run for a while now, and I'll take you back if we have something interesting situations that come up here. Okay, so we have the pipeline created. You can see the structure we have here. This looks pretty good. I like this. So we need to run pip install here. So I can just do that manually. That's fine. So I'm just gonna do a pip install here. Okay, that was done. So that's fine. So let's see what happens now. Research is seen. Just wanna see. I might actually stop this. Okay, so we do the, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we already done that. Okay, so I think I'm gonna stop it here because I don't want to run this here in Claude Code because I want to see what happens. But before we run this now, I want to take a quick look at the code we have just to look at some prompts. So we can close this panel here. That's fine. Let's zoom in a bit. So let's do this. So the Veo3 prompt, right? Create an optimized Veo3 prompt based on the scene description. Yeah, that's pretty good. We also have some research context. I like this setup. Follow Veo3 best practices. Subject, context, style. Do we have anything? Include dialogue. Yeah. Make it 8 seconds during. Yeah. That's not needed, but okay. Return only the Veo prompt or no additional text. Yeah, that's good. So we're going to use 4.1 for that. Yeah, that's fine. So let's see if we have any other interesting setup here. This is just a pipeline. Veo3 service. So again, this is just going to feed in our prompt, aspect ratios, and everything else we need. I'm not sure if this is going to work on our first shot. Video processor, do we have? This is just to merge everything together. So yeah, I think this looks pretty good. So what we can do now is just do, okay, so let's do Python main.py. 2 scenes. Okay, but we need some way to describe our scene, so we're gonna need to fix that. That's not good enough. Okay, so this is a good start, but we are missing the user input because the idea is that the user is gonna describe the 2 scenes it wants in the video. So that is something you have to fix right away. So let's see if we can do a quick fix on that, because I want to describe what kind of scenes I want to see here. Okay, let's try it again. Please try the 2 scenes you want in the video. Okay, so let's do scene 1. So I was thinking maybe OpenAI can do some quick research on kind of the LA situation to see if we can get any interesting from that. So the first scene is gonna be... So let's try to have the first scene to be a news anchor talks about the LA ICE riots on June 8, then sets over live to the reporter for an interview with a local citizen. So that's going to be our first scene, and the next scene then is going to be a live news reporter interviews a local citizen, asks about how she feels about the ICE protest and the havoc in the streets of LA. Let's do that. So that's going to be our 2 scenes. So hopefully now, yeah, I like that. So now we're going to do some context. So I hope these scene descriptions now are into the context. But let's just see what happens. So, okay, this looks pretty good. So you can see the news anchor sits at a desk and displaying LA riots. Good evening, LA is in turmoil tonight. Protests against the ICE riots have escalated. Okay, so I think this text is going to be a bit too long, but just to see what happens. I don't really care too much about the results. I just want to see if the pipeline works today. Okay, so we have our first scene completed. So that's going to be saved in scene 1. Now we're going to research for scene 2. We're going to generate the prompt again. Yeah, I think this is working pretty good. So let's take a look at the prompt here now. So a live news reporter stands on a tense LA street at dusk holding a microphone. Yes. Returns to a Latina woman. Maria, how do you feel about the ICE operations and the unrest? We are divided. Okay, yeah. So, yeah. This is kind of what I wanted. So it's going to be interesting to see the results. So let's just complete this video and hopefully the FFmpeg merging is gonna work. And then we can kind of take a look at the final output here. Okay, so it looks good. So we have merging the two videos. We have created a final output.mp4, pipeline completed, final video. So let's see if we have it here. Yeah, we do have it. So I'm gonna open up this now and let's watch it together. Okay, so here we have the video. So I haven't watched it either. So let's, I'm just gonna turn off my mic and let's watch the full clip here. I might run it a couple of times just to get, to watch some details here.
Good evening. Los Angeles is in turmoil tonight as protests against recent ICE raids have escalated into violent clashes with law enforcement.
Maria, how do you feel about the ICE operations and the unrest?
It's heartbreaking. Our families are living in fear.
Good evening. Los Angeles is in turmoil tonight as protests against recent ICE raids have escalated into violent clashes with law enforcement.
Maria, how do you feel about the ICE operations and the unrest?
It's heartbreaking. Our families are living in fear.
Yeah, I think that was very good. So remember, this was, yeah, I'm super happy with this. Everything worked. We got some relevant information. I kind of think the research part did a good job here by bringing in the relevant context. So yeah, I don't think I could have asked for more for this. So this is looking pretty good. I'm really looking forward to playing more around with this. So before we end this now, I want to take a look at how much that cost me. So you can see I had 26. Okay, so we spent $12 on that video. Wow, that is insane. It's too expensive now to do anything real with this because it's just gonna drain your account unless you have a very specific use case. $12 for that 16-second clip. That is insane, right? But I did it for this video and I think it turned out pretty good. But maybe in a year or something, the price has come so much down that we can start using this for longer videos. But for now, it's just not viable. It's just gonna cost too much. But I had a lot of fun with this, and I think we might do something if they get the Veo3 fast. That is just a fifth of the cost, I think. But yeah, the pipeline was a success. I hope you learned something for this. I hope this gave you some inspiration to start looking at building your own pipelines. I think we're gonna do a lot of that this summer. I have some other ideas I wanna try out too. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. Have a great day and we speak soon.